It's just
people think it's slow, but it's not.
it's
if you
so
if
good.
you if you really watch it, it's not slow.
It's smooth as butter. Like
Yeah.
it's perfect.
It's insane in all aspects.
All right, my pick for Christopher Nolan's worst movie. It's gonna be Batman Begins.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking because this can get good. All right.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I mean, so it's the first of the Batman trilogy.
Yeah.
It's Christopher Nolan's. He's putting his foot in the door
Yeah.
for making big budget movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels almost like it just feels odd.
Okay.
Like whenever I watch it, it just feels like a little slow,
Yeah.
a little odd. And granted, he's like getting used to like really filming with a big budget.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a great movie.
It's
just
yeah.
I just rated them on movies that I wouldn't necessarily go back to.
Yeah, I like to review things on two aspects: originality and makes me care and rewatchability. So I think rewatchability. I don't really often go, hey, I really want to watch Batman Begins.
Yeah, I would just go straight to The Dark Knight.
Yeah, which is fair, and I think it. Hear me out here, but I think it's the Dune one of his Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Where it's like doing some of the homework, getting you to know who Batman is, and setting up all these characters who are going to eventually give you the hard hit in Dune.
Yeah.
Dune 2, The Dark Knight. Which I think is a perfect segue into what my favorite Christopher Nolan movie is. This movie was released in 2008. It was the first Christopher Nolan movie, I'm pretty sure, to receive it for sure was definitely the first comic book movie to receive an Oscar nomination and an Oscar win. It came out in 2008, and it's the sequel to Batman Begins,
Yeah.
The Dark Knight.
Now I can get on this train because
Yeah.
Madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
They can't be bought.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with.
Oh, criminals in this town used to believe in things. Honor, respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you
Stranger.
You wanted me. Here I am.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I had a vision of a world without Batman, and it was so boring.
You know what I noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan. Even if the plan is horrifying.
This town deserves a better class of criminal, and I'm gonna give it to him.
Why so serious?
Tell your men they work for me now. This is my city.
Batman, you complete me. Introduce a little anarchy.
Upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. And here we go. I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. I think you and I are destined to do this forever. I like this job. I like it.
Okay. Here's my reasoning. I like to gauge superhero movies, on a scale of BDK and ADK, before Dark Knight and after Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And I say that as a joke, but also very much in reality, because
I think it is a reality because you can see people take note.
well, I mean, you think about all the pre-2008 superhero movies, and it's like,
Yeah, no director was able to harness like darkness and like
Right.
make a superhero movie for adults.
yeah, well, I mean, that was the thing, is most superhero movies out there were cash grabs, or maybe not cash grabs, but they were for the comic book nerds or the kids who grew up with it. And I think this was the first time where he went, no, like, we can make really fantastic stories because there's really intricate character arcs within these
Yeah.
characters, and we can like, talk about that. And I think the controversy going into it with Heath Ledger playing Joker, everyone was like, wow, what the frick? What a pretty boy from 10 Things I Hate About You.
The best Joker I've ever
The best
seen.
Joker. I mean, someone's saying that people have theories that movie was what killed him.
Yeah.
He sadly passed away after this movie. He won the Oscar
Before the premiere, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't able to make it to the Oscars and receive his Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, but he fully deserved it. I mean,
He OD'd, so he couldn't make it to the Oscars that night.
that's just yeah. It's just tragic, because this movie is just so fantastic. I mean, if you haven't watched it, that's your number one on your watch list, because
Oh, yeah.
But you said you wanted to do overrated, underrated. Do you want to do that quick?
Yeah.
Because I know what my underrated Christopher Nolan movie is off the
Okay.
bat.
I'll do underrated Dunkirk.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
That's not my pick, but it is, because first true story that he ever did.
Yeah.
It's
just-
people think it's slow, but it's not.
It's
if you
so
if
good.
you if you really watch it, it's not slow.
It's smooth as butter. Like
Yeah.
it's perfect.
It's insane in all aspects. My underrated, Dark Knight Rises. People don't.
I can agree with that.
People
Yeah.
don't give it the credit that it deserves.
I think people hate on it too much.
because the Dark Knight is the Dark Knight, but then the Dark Knight Rises, like the climbing up the wall,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, talk about character.
Yeah.
I mean, insane.
I think it was the best way Christopher Nolan could have ended the
Yeah.
Batman
Oh, yeah.
trilogy.
And there's theories on, did he die? Was that real? I mean, so many
Yeah.
different theories. Overrated.
Overrated?
Oh no.
Yeah, let me pull up the list.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Overrated, I think Inception.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Okay. I love Inception.
I love it too.
love Inception. But I think people,
I think it's overhyped
yeah,
for what it is.
people kiss Inception's butt a little too much.
Yeah.
Because it's fantastic, but when people say like it's so confusing and like it made me think, I'm like, did you watch Inception or Interstellar?
Yeah,
Because I'm like,
seriously.
Interstellar is way more of a mind boggler.
Inception, they literally explained every single piece to you.
It's just a dream within a dream.
Yeah.
It's not that.
It's really not that, like
a dream within
Yeah.
a dream is how you describe it. Mm-hmm. That's Inception. That's what the word means. Interstellar, I'm still trying to figure out what that last scene means.
oh yeah, like,
Like-
it's so in depth.
And I wouldn't say it's underrated because still film bros are like, yo, Interstellar, bro. It's like, it's my entire,
It's like butter on toast.
yeah, it's my butter. It's the butter to my toast. But I think he really shows like what he can do in that movie. Like for the first time. Because we have Prestige, we have Memento, we have Batman Begins, we have, maybe not by that point, but Interstellar, he goes, like, look what I can do. And that was his first IMAX movie, using the IMAX cameras. So it was really a visual spectacle and intellectual spectacle. So that's our best and worst movies of Christopher Nolan and our overrated and underrated of Christopher Nolan. What's yours? What's your thoughts? Email jwaldy at s.wcsdk12.org for your thoughts on what your favorite Christopher Nolan movies are and your least favorite. Thanks for joining us here on Cinecircle. I'm Jacob Behringer. This is Nick, and we'll see you next time. Bye.